Hi guys, it's your girl and you're live with Lash. I just wanted to welcome everyone to the third episode. And before we move on, let's check in with my co-host Javon.
What up, Lash? Hey, Lash. Hey, Lash. Lash, how you doing now, girl?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you. Hey, for people that want to know, where can they find you now?
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts are all down there. Do your thing. So I hope everyone enjoyed last week's episode with Oxlade, and today we have a very exciting one. She's the first female guest on Live with Lash, and without further ado, let's get to it.
Priscilla Anyabu is a 25-year-old graduate from Brunel University who appeared on season 6 of the hit television reality series Love Island. Priscilla splits her time between working as an operations manager in London and as a model for some of the top fashion publications, including Avalon, Nubian Skin, and Black Beauty and Hair magazine. Although working on her future with former Love Island contestant Mike, Priscilla has been rumored to be dating Live with Lash co-host Javon. A former Miss Face of Africa, Priscilla has starred in music videos for Fuse, ODG, and Wretch 32.
I think that's...
I loved your introduction, guys.
Thank you. Hi, Priscilla.
Hi.
So people are watching live at the moment. Just say a quick hi to everyone watching.
Hi, guys. It's your girl, Priscilla Anyabu, and I'm so happy to be here with Lash and Javon.
So the way this is going to work is we're going to go through life before Love Island, life during Love Island, then life after. So firstly, just tell us a bit of, what you were up to before Love Island.
So before Love Island, I was actually working for a company called emPawa Africa as an operations manager. So what emPawa Africa is, it's a music hub for up-and-coming artists from Africa and also from the diaspora. And it's actually founded and owned by Mr. Easy. So that's just basically what I was doing.
Okay. Yeah. Beauty and brains, come on, not to see it. So, what did you study in university?
Business management. I've been doing business since I can remember. I did it in college. Then obviously I went to uni because it was something that came to me very easily. So then graduated from Brunel with my degree. And then after that, I actually went into banking, believe it or not. So I worked in a bank. I was a personal banker. Yes. And then that's when I went to be an operations manager before we went to the villa.
Okay, so I studied business and marketing as well, so come on. So yeah, let's go into Love Island. So I felt like this is the only because you're on here, like you were genuinely one of my favorite people on Love Island. And so I wanted to know how the island was for you. Like, were they, like, you're in a bubble? So, like, the friendships you made in there, were they actually, feasible in the real world, or was it just, Love Island?
Do you know what? In Love Island, I want to say first, they get people from all walks of life. So everyone that you meet in there, you wouldn't necessarily be friends with in the outside world. However, I would say that the friendships that everyone had and the interactions were genuine. So I've met people that I'm like, I would have probably never hung out with you at all. But now I feel no type of way to be like, hey, you're around, I'm around, let's go catch a coffee. Will they be my best friends? Maybe not. But they're definitely people that I'm like, hey, we can vibe, we can catch a vibe, we can hang out every now and again. But I do have some really good friends like Eva and Jess. I absolutely love Jess. And the boys, Ched, Jordan, all of those boys, I would definitely hang out with, chill out with them. Like, they're bros.
Oh, that's cute. So, just so we know, how did you actually get scouted?
So Love Island was never a thing for me. Like, I hadn't thought about it. I wasn't going to apply, nothing like that. But then they approached me in my DMs. They literally just sent me a message and was just like, hey, we think you'll be perfect for a show. Can we call you for a chat? And I was like, okay. I never thought it was Love Island. They didn't reveal that it was Love Island until I was on the phone with them. And then they was just like, yeah, so Love Island. And I was like, I don't know about this, especially because my brother, I was like, Kiss on TV, my brother's watching, nah. And then I thought about it and I was like, do you know what? It might not be a bad idea. So I went for it.
Well, okay, you said initially you had a reservations that were like, maybe not. But then when did things change? Like, what made you go, actually, maybe?
I was just like, for one, I was like, I think it's a great opportunity. And I also wasn't in a relationship. So I was like, what do I have to lose? Literally, I'm out here, I'm just working. I have nothing to lose. I mean, the best thing that can come out of it is that I do find a partner that I can see myself with. And luckily enough, I found Mike. So yeah, it all worked out.
Okay. Sounds like perfect timing to me, to be fair. So wait, also, I saw something that you're actually not allowed to wear to change your hair regularly. How come you got away with that?
No. So I actually asked that before I went in. And what they do is, so from the time they tell you, okay, yes, you have a place on Love Island, they just ask you not to change your hair so that you still look the same from when they picked you, from when they selected you in the first place. So it's like you can't make any drastic, like you can't now be black to, well, I did that in the villa, but yeah, so black to blonde, or for example, you have long hair, then you have short hair. So they want you to enter the villa as they saw you. If you plan to change it once you're in there, that's fine. But as they saw you from the start.
Oh, okay. Also, just to put the rumors to rest, I'm also very curious about this. Is Love Island scripted? Blink twice if it's scripted. Don't say anything. Just
I blink a lot. But do you know what? It's not scripted. Like, it's actually not scripted. We say, everything we say is our words, our choice. But there may be a scenario that you may be like nudged or ushered to. But other than that, everything, all the conversations that were had, we were saying them.
So there's never been like a scripted fight or like fake beef.
No. If there's a fight because a situation happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can tell you, okay, go fight this person now.
No. They might tell you, they might say, advise you that it might be wise to talk about your situation with someone, but they would never tell you go fight with this person or go create drama or No. It's literally everything in there is based off the interactions we already have. So for them, if there is something there, they might just advise you on it. But yeah,
there's been a couple of people that have come out from Love Island. Actually, probably shouldn't mention names, but there's been a couple of people that are like, oh, this first time my word, or like they pick out bits and pieces of it to make it seem like it's not them kind of things. So I just wanted to know, like, is it actually scripted or not? But now we know.
It's not definitely edited. That's what I can say. It can be edited to enhance a situation.
I feel you. So let us not put you into any trouble. Let's move on. So do you think that you were properly portrayed? Like, was Priscilla actually represented fully on the show? Or were there bits of you that you feel like the world didn't get to see?
I feel like a lot of people, like I left Love Island with a lot of people actually not knowing who Priscilla really is. I feel like what they saw was my hairstyles and my clothing. And then I feel like that's literally what the world saw, and probably saw me telling Mike, and that's all they saw. But they didn't really like see the fun side to me, the goofy side to me, all of this, like the sisterhood side to me. Because, like, for example, a lot of the conversations, like I would talk to the girls beforehand as like a wing girl or something like that. But there was a lot that was left out. But then there's only 24 hours in a day, so they just put whatever they want to put in. But I do feel like I did leave the island without the world really seeing who I was.
Yeah, so that's what this platform is for, so the world can get to actually see who you genuinely are and not just who Priscilla was on Love Island. So let's talk about you after Love Island now. Like, what have you actually been up to? what's in the bag?
I've been chilling, I've been sleeping, I've been eating. No, obviously it's quarantine, so we are not doing much at all. But I've been creating content, literally YouTube. Everyone check out my YouTube videos, by the way, guys, because I put
let's do YouTube.
effort.
What's your YouTube name? Priscilla Anyabu.
Yeah, everything's Priscilla Anyabu. Actually, it might be Silla Purple, but if you search Silla Talks, you'll find it. All of my videos start with Silla Talks. Yeah.
Okay. So guys, check for Silla Talks. That's Cilla, right?
Just Cilla, then Talks.
Cilla Talks. TALKS. You know, do your thing, like, subscribe, you know, share, you know, do the whole thing. But yeah, so let's talk about relationship now with Mike.
Yes, that's my boo.
So, like, are you currently are you self-isolating together?
We were. He's literally, actually yesterday, I literally dropped him off back to North London, Enfield. But other than that, we've literally been together throughout.
How's that been?
It's been okay. Yeah, we used to be around each other, like, because we were stuck together in the villa, and then we came out. We've probably spent no more than a week apart from each other since we've left the villa. So we've been together like literally every day. Yeah, and it's all right. Like, he's like second nature to me. It's like kind of like all I know. But it's cool. Like, I enjoy it. He enjoys it. We get along as well. We barely fight. Yeah. It's good vibes. It's literally good vibes.
Talking about fights here, there's one time you told Mike off. Everyone went, yeah, that's Priscilla. Javon, do your thing, please. Javon. The video.
Oh, God. Yes. I remember this day very clearly. Oh my God.
In exact words, I do believe you're moving mad actually.
Yeah, I probably told him he was moving mad. 1000%. Sorry, I just switched off my light.
Yes, let's just tell him. No,
I had to tell him. I had to give it to him.
I think it was actually very good. Like, you can't be in love or be in like or whatever and still not take nonsense. And I feel like a lot of people tend to forget that when somebody has your mumu button. So mumu button, you know what mumu button means, right? When someone has your heart is in someone's hand.
Okay.
Yeah, they tend to just, you know. So it's like ladies to stand their ground. And I think you showed that perfectly, the way you handle your own. Wasn't too much, wasn't too small, you know, could have seen you.
Yeah.
So, like as a content creator and a model, have your parents always been supportive of that?
Yes, my mom is 100. Like, she is so down. Like, I can't even express how supportive my mom is. She's probably spent so much money taking me to castings, taking me to auditions, creating my portfolios, everything. Honestly, I couldn't ask for a better mom. Like, yeah, from the start. She probably wants it more than I do, to be honest. She's just like, yeah, do your thing. I remember she was even talking about the BET Awards. She was just like, I'm going to the BET Awards. I'm going to leave you behind if you don't want to come, but I'm going. So I was like, okay, Mama.
Amen. Manifest it. Is she all right?
Pardon?
You said you were doing her hair.
Oh, yeah, no, she's gone. She left me. She was like, all right, my hair's done. I'm gone.
Oh, bless her. So, how do you come up with like creating consistent content for all the content creators listening? Like, to make it stay authentic, but to also make it, like, you know, fresh. How do you manage that?
This is a hard one because I feel like there's only so much content you can create. So it's just about sticking to what you know. So, for example, me, I know fashion, beauty, music. That's kind of what I go around. So, for example, when I did my question and answer, my first ever one that I did on behind the scenes of my shoot. So you can kind of see me in like my fashion modeling element, as well as still putting it out. And I just feel like just creating influences and just trying,
Yeah.
but it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it is hard. It's so hard, but you just have to pull it out the bag.
Yeah, that's one thing about like creating content and everything. But the next question is, how do you make sure as well that sorry, I wrote that down. How do you make sure as well that your content stands out from every other person? Because like you said, like there's only so much you can actually do. Because I know a lot of people watching now are like YouTubers, all of that. But like, how did they make it stand out?
I feel like, all right, so in terms of like YouTubers, I feel like in terms of like being Black and being a YouTuber, it's a thing that's on a rise at the moment. So for example, Black girls are looking for something that is relatable. So that's where I find it easier. Like a lot of my audience will be like, oh, cool. It's nice to see it on a darker skin. It's nice to see da 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 da. So that automatically engages people for me, which I'm lucky enough to have. But in terms of just making it engaging, you just have to be relatable. You have to relate to your audience, because there's no point giving something that they don't care about. There's no point giving something that they can't picture themselves in. Do you know what I mean? So it's just about making it relatable and making yourself humane, like your actual person. Because I feel like a lot with like influencers or that sort of thing, sometimes it comes across as if like they're untouchable, you can't get to them, you can't connect with them. But when you make yourself more personable, tongue twister, people tend to just buy into you more and engage with you more. And at the end of the day, we're all human beings. Like, I'm not no superstar. Like, I'm just that average girl from the block.
Everyone's but you. Well, I hope everyone's heard that straight from Priscilla's mouth. Be authentic, be you, let your personality come out. You know, yeah, and don't let the thingy get to your head. Like people now that will get some little pinch of fame and nobody can talk to them.
I'm telling you, they lose their self. But yeah.
Then one other very important thing is obviously dealing with negativity, and then dealing with hate is one thing. A lot of people, being you're Black, you're a female, you're Love Island, you're giving out you're giving out content, is like you're an easy target.
Oh,
so how do you deal with
out of sight, out of mind? Like, I'm the only thing that you really find me on is Instagram. I'm always on Instagram or TikTok nowadays. But Twitter, I don't mess with Twitter. Like, if I'm not tweeting, I'm not on there, because I feel like that is such a toxic place.
Yeah.
Like, the trolls, they have a field day. They go crazy. So I just try to keep away from it all. If I see something that I don't like, block. Like that woman said, block. I'm not on it. Like, I'm just not on it. And the thing is, I'm such like a soft, mushy person. Like, if I see someone else in trouble, I'm like, no, leave them alone. So when it's me, I'm just like, why? So yeah, I just stay away. Literally out of sight, out of mind, and I keep it pushing.
Yeah, can you just give a quick message of like a big message of like encouragement to people who are afraid to, you know, put themselves out there because of possible backlash from the public?
What I would definitely say, if you are afraid to put yourself out there, I feel like there's no bigger pain than regret. And at the end of the day, whether you're out there or whether you're not, you interact with people on a daily basis. Not everyone's going to like you. You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. So if you do have the opportunity to put yourself on a larger platform, go for it, because you could potentially enhance your life by just putting yourself in front of that camera. And you know what it is? You never actually know what to expect. It could be better, it could be worse, but at the end of the day, you know you gave it a go, and that's all that matters. Because my biggest pain is regret. Like, I can't live with it. Like, it will eat me alive. So just do something today that could potentially take you the long way, then sit there and beat yourself up about it.
Thank you. I feel like that's very important as well. Like, don't lose your voice just because social media is a bit, you know, is very toxic. Because there's another Love Island person that I reached out to, like, I love her. And basically she wanted to do it, but the only reason why she did it was because people always twist her words, like just trying to say whatever. I feel like everyone should like try to stay less judgmental about people.
Mhm.
So yeah, just to wrap that up. So let's get into games.
Woo! Yeah, let's do it.
So first game, 5 questions.
Oh,
Question
okay.
number 1. Actually, no, it's this or that. Love Island or Too Hot to Handle?
Love Island.
Are you being what's the thing? Are you
No,
being
I'm not being biased. I genuinely would say Love Island.
okay? Love or money?
Love.
No, not as Priscilla, as nobody.
As nobody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
No.
you're not in the public eye, you don't have money, and you
Love.
have one country with money, and you have a papa that loves you.
Love. Your heart is more content. Like you'll be content with life.
Can you guys hear this? Next question. Be addicted to someone who doesn't like you, or to be heavily crushed on someone who irks you?
Okay, wait, give it to me again. I need to replay that in my head. So to be addicted
Would
to
you
someone.
rather be addicted to someone who doesn't like you, person's not checking for you, person doesn't want to be
Give me
with
that
you,
one. Give me no.
or to be heavily crushed on someone you can't stand?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. It's about to get a bit discussed. Oh no, not yet. Be a model or be a content creator?
Model.
Why?
I enjoy being in front of the camera. Like just posing, it's fun. I feel like I'm naturally quite a shy person. So when I am presented, I'm like a canvas. So I create whatever whoever the creative director is. So it's like you get to just have fun, let out, experience new things, and at the end of the day, you create amazing pictures.
Now that you said that, I don't know if you've already done it, but for one of your YouTube videos, could you please like teach us how to pose? I need those lessons. I'm like that in front of the camera, like, what should I do now?
I'm a fluke. Somehow I get the picture. I'm a fluke.
Just I don't know, do something. Someone actually needs that. Next question. Would you rather eat a chunk of hair or drink a glass of sweat?
I'm eating hair. I am not drinking nobody's sweat. Oh, hell no. Give me hair. Give me hair.
What, hair has like dandruff and stuff?
Oh, no,
You already picked.
Give me
Next
the hair.
question.
Yeah.
Would you rather pee dry sand or poo a hard brick? I didn't know what else to ask.
Okay, wait. Pee hard sand.
I'll say pee.
Or poo.
Pee dry sand or poo a hard brick. Dry sand wouldn't hurt.
Dry sand though.
It's weird, but it wouldn't hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna go with dry sand. Yeah, a brick is something else. No, okay, give me the sand. Yeah, definitely.
Next question, last one. Next question. Is that it?
Those were all of the questions.
Let's get the viewers a bit. So we're asking them how well they know their stuff.
Ooh, okay.
First question. Guys, if you don't know it, don't say nothing.
Okay.
So first question. Name the year, house, and edition of Love Island Priscilla was on.
Okay.
Now, we do expect that these questions are going to be a little bit tough for those who just never watched or barely watched, but this is for the true fans of the show. So they need to go ahead and right now type into the context of Live with Lash. So if you're on Live with Lash and you know this answer, if you want to win, now is the time.
Oh,
wait.
How guys?
Basically,
how do you guys know?
You said you're dating Priscilla. How did you? Ooh, 2020. Oh yeah, 2020. Yeah. So that one goes to Tanya Oluwashina.
Mm-hmm.
Next question. Describe or name 3 hairstyles Priscilla had on the show.
Did you know we actually
Just
started naming my hairstyles? Like the girls in the house, they were calling my hairstyles different names.
Oh.
So when
Did
someone
you ever do the challenge?
when someone gets it, I'll let you know
the challenge.
what.
Okay. Did you ever do the challenge? Blonde ponytail strip. Blonde ponytail.
Okay, so
Blonde ponytail and straight black. Yeah.
Yes, girl.
So what's the blonde one called?
Blonde was Patricia. The straight black one was
Ponytail.
The ponytail. What was ponytail? I think ponytail was just Priscilla, and then the straight black one was Penelope.
The one.
Yeah, the ponytail was just Priscilla because I had the ponytail back and top. But that was Priscilla. And then the other one was Penelope. So they're all different names. And then I had a curly one, and the curly one was called Poppy.
Was there an Afro one as well?
Oh, we didn't actually name her. Oh my gosh, what would all of us name her? Yes, it came, and then I had the big Afro at the back when I did the talent show.
Yeah.
Oh, what would we name that? I don't even know.
So next question. Who was Priscilla coupled up? Oh, sorry. Who was Mike coupled up with right before he coupled up with Priscilla?
Oh, let's see if they know.
Attention to detail.
Very.
While we're waiting for this answer, Priscilla, do you feel that you just went ahead and stole him from her?
Do you know what? I think, yeah. From
got a name?
One, it was already like written in stone.
No.
Like we knew.
No, it wasn't Leanne.
Someone said me.
It was Jess.
Yeah. It was kind of inevitable, but that we'll get together. We literally just hit it off from day one, and I was kind of like, yeah. So this is like an exclusive. Most people don't even know, but from like the second day, I already knew I was going back to the main villa just because of how well me and Mike got on. Literally. Everyone was like, yeah, she's going. Mike's there.
I remember that. You told me it's a wife. You were like, it's a wife. It's a wife.
Yeah.
Next question. Is Priscilla from Ghana, Uganda, or Nigeria?
See, this is a tricky one because people always got confused about this between the two.
Now, I'm in Dallas, Texas. I'm born and raised in Chicago. Those aren't all the same place?
No.
I need to get you a world map.
Yeah, so they're literally all different countries. So Texas and Chicago are different states, but they're all in the US. But ours are actually so they're all their own USs. So they're all different countries.
Nice.
Uganda. Yeah.
Yes, I'm from Uganda, guys.
Ghanaian.
You know what? Even before I was getting Ghanaian, like because a lot of my friends are Ghanaian. My name's Priscilla, which is a popular Ghanaian name. Yeah, so I always used to get told, yeah, Ghanaian, and I'm like, no, I'm from Uganda.
You pictures in Kenti. You were always posting pictures on Instagram in Kenti.
Yes, so that's Ashanti swimwear. So I basically modeled for them. So obviously I do understand how that people can get a bit, confused. Yeah. But I do love Ghanaians. I love Nigerians. I love you all, but I am Ugandan.
Nigerian.
I'm a babe.
No, last question, I think. Next question.
Oh, that was all of them for today's. Okay. But I do have a quick question, Lash. Priscilla, how do you pronounce your last name?
Anyabu. You got it right.
I did get it right?
You got it right. I was impressed. I was impressed. Yes, you got it right. Spot on.
I saw you said you were dating her. I swear you said you were dating her. You don't know how to do it. Men lie unprovoked.
On the same basis.
Men lie unprovoked. So Tanya got most of the questions. So she's going to ask one question, one appropriate question, or it's not going to be asked. No Leon questions either. Let's not be petty here. But Tanya gets to ask one question to Priscilla, and Priscilla answers it. Go off.
Now,
but in the meantime,
also, Lash, though, with this question that we're going to get, if Tanya wants to ask about the rumors about me and Priscilla that was talked about in the intro, she can go ahead and ask that question too, because we should get it all out now.
Yeah,
all right.
He's right.
But Javon, do you know that Mike has announced that he's going to propose to Priscilla on the 7th of December 2021? How do you feel about that?
I'm actually in the midst of getting a ring today. So sorry, Mike.
Oh.
Sorry, Mike.
Sorry.
I love the energy.
I didn't want to find out this way. So
I know, they've ruined the surprise now. Thanks, Lash.
It's gonna be all about Twitter.
Was he joking, or is that for real?
So that's actually my birthday, basically. It's my birthday.
Oh.
And do you know what it is? They only caught that clip, but he was like, don't quote me, like, I'm joking. But obviously, he feels like I'm the one. Yeah, we're going to take it slow. If it happens, it happens. But there's no date. There's no date, guys. Okay.
Tanya's question is in. She says, I would like to know what you think about the Shauna and Callum situation.
Okay, so obviously this situation, I was obviously Team Molly anyway, because she's my Casa Amor girl. Like, that's my G, that's my gal. But the whole situation is, Love Island is a game. It's a game of love. It's a game to find love, point blank, period. And if you find the better connection with someone, there's no point sitting around trying to force it, because even in the real world, you wouldn't want someone to be faking something with you if they genuinely feel that they're interested in someone else, because you're just wasting both of our times. So the actual situation between Callum and Shauna, I think him moving on is absolutely fine, which I'm not mad about. I feel like maybe people, because you don't see the 24 hours, you actually don't see that he did try to go speak to her, that on and so forth. And he did take his time with it. Obviously, when in the house and how things are edited, it looks like everything is straight away, quick fire, boom, 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 boom. But they eased into it nicely. He didn't just be like, okay, cool, yeah, Molly, come, let's go, it's done. So I feel like that situation, from the inside view, it was done. It was very acceptable. He just went with his heart, and he was a complete different person. So I co-signed it. But obviously, being a girl, I understand how Shauna feels, but I'd rather someone leave me than stick around lying to me.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I know we're a bit over time, but can we have like 10 minutes? Because a lot of people have sent very interesting questions.
Oh,
is that fine?
Lash, did you have any particular questions that you wanted to go into that were statements on here? Because we've had so many. This is one of our most watched shows because Priscilla is here and people want to know about the rumors. So we've got a lot of stuff that's been going on throughout our chat. So again, Priscilla, we thank you so much for going and coming on the show. We also wanted to let people see here, like right here, when men give you assurances. So apparently she has some things she really wanted to get out of her system in regards to today's interview. We had some people surprised about the proposal, and oh my God, Diddy, Lash, again, well done. JMK wanted you to know. And then people were responding, fair enough to what you were talking about in regards to that situation. And hey, Nancy absolutely loves Priscilla.
I love you too, Nancy.
People apparently think that Lash is beautiful.
Yes, girl. That pink is on you.
Someone wants to know about your skincare routine. So is it is it droplets of blood from newborns that keeps you looking so young? Or is it like Dead Sea sand? Like, what keeps you glowing?
skincare routine is coming. You guys have to stay tuned for that. I can't give everything away, but my skincare routine is gonna come.
Okay, just to let you know, if you tell me to drink water and mind my business, I'm canceling you.
No, I won't. Unfortunately, drinking water and minding your business will only get you out of drama, but your skin, it'll be something else. But I got you. The skincare routine is coming, okay?
Okay, so last question. This is like the main question I've seen. Was Love Island a success or eh?
I feel like my season in particular, we've had a lot of hurdles. Caroline Flack, first of all, she wasn't the host. And then obviously she passed. God rested her soul. And then obviously we had coronavirus. So we've literally been hit left, right, and center. But now it just comes down to the talent. Because after this, if no one's been working, if you ain't got talent, it's either going to be the rise and fall, because we're all on the same level playing field now, because popularity has gone out the window. So it's literally, if you've been working, if you have talent, if you have the grind, then we'll see. But if not, then it's been a fail.
Yeah, I remember you said, "Oh, my mom." That's my mom. Say hi.
Hi,
Mama. Hello, Auntie. So you said something, that coronavirus did that. So where we're from is called basketballs. So can you please say?
Her manager says that. She's always like basketball.
Okay. It's been amazing having you on the show. I hope everyone had an amazing time. Thank you so much for responding back when I contacted you. So that's inspiration to everyone, inspiration to me as well. So pretty much just saying thank you for coming on. Thank you for making it so exciting. Thank you for sharing, So to everyone watching, thank you for watching again. Next week we go again. Different guests, same time, same day. Stay tuned, stay safe. Bye.